Everybody knew who I was before I got here. Everybody knew who I was. All the inmates. I'm going, how did that happen?
You guys all set?
All set, Your Honor. Thank you.
Recording in progress.
Court's going to call 24 CRI 124 State of Ohio versus Joshua Boucher. Matter is set before the court for an arraignment on an indictment that was filed on April 12, 2024. We are conducting this hearing by remote video. The defendant's appearing from the Ashland County Jail. Mr. Boucher, do you consent to having this hearing by video?
No.
You would prefer this to be in person?
I'm just trying to work with everybody here, Your Honor, and understand these charges. Oh, we got switched over.
Not sure what you mean you got switched over.
I just got switched over to Michael. Okay.
Your Honor, I apologize. Could I have another moment in the breakout room?
Sure.
Recording stopped.
Oh, you guys have to leave?
Let me give you time with your attorney in private.
Okay.
The breakout room's for you and your attorney to have a private conversation.
Okay. I'm like, well, you don't have to. It doesn't matter. That's weird. And he hasn't had 4 indications of problems in the last 6 months. Guess the other CO said that he's had 4 or 5 problems.
Mr. Boucher, if you could pay attention to this hearing instead of talking to COs.
Recording in progress.
We're back on the record in 24 CRI 124 State of Ohio versus Joshua Boucher. Again, the defendant having spoken to his attorney, Mr. Boucher, do you consent to having this hearing by video?
Yes.
Defendant's attorney Donald Wick, is also present. Prior to going on the record, did afford the defendant the opportunity to speak privately with his attorney. On behalf of the state of Ohio, is Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Michael Donatini. As I mentioned, the defendant was indicted on April 12, 2024. Mr. Wick, did you receive a copy of that indictment?
I have not received it, Your Honor, and I know when I tried to access it off the clerk's website, it indicates unavailable, but I anticipate I'll be able to get it. I reviewed off the clerk's website the charges that were indicted upon. So at this point, Your Honor, I'll waive a reading. Acknowledge my client indicates that he received a copy more than 24 hours ago. So at this time, I would waive a reading of the indictment, examination of penalties and statute, waive any defects in the indictment for arraignment purposes only, enter a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
Court is going to accept that plea of not guilty. I am going to set the matter for a jury trial. Mr. Donatini, I apologize in advance, but the only date really to set this within speedy trial is going to be June 25th, 2024. Court's aware we already have, I believe, 21 trials scheduled that day, but that's the last date before speedy trial runs, and the trial date before that, we also have 21 trials scheduled that day.
All right, fine. That's fine, Your Honor.
Court will schedule that for Tuesday, June 25th at 8:30 a.m. Anything further we can do today, Mr. Wick?
I have nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
If you have any difficulty getting the indictment, just let Molly or Alyssa know. We'll get you a copy of it.
I appreciate it, Your Honor. I was going to just wait for a day to see if it just cleared the system, and then if I don't have it by Monday, I'll reach out to your office. Thank you.
Mr. Donatini, anything further?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Bond will remain as set, and this matter will be in recess until trial unless we hear otherwise. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Recording stopped.